Your rising sign isn't your personality, and it isn't fake either. It's the exact version of yourself you built the moment you realized the raw version wasn't safe to show first. Ask anyone who's studied their birth chart, and they'll tell you the same thing. Your rising sign was never about who you are underneath. It's about who you decided the world needed to meet before it ever got close enough to see the rest. You've probably noticed the gap. People describe you one way: confident, easygoing, put together, whatever your rising sign says. And it doesn't feel wrong exactly, but it doesn't feel like the whole truth either. Underneath it, your moon and sun tell a completely different story, one most people never get close enough to see. Friends say you always seem so calm, and you laugh along, because the version of you that panics, doubts, and unravels at 1 a.m. never seems to make it past the front door. Why does the mask feel so automatic that you forget you're even wearing one? Here's the truth nobody says out loud. Your rising sign is armor, and you built it early, before you had words for why you needed it. It's the version of you shaped by your earliest environment. What got you safety, approval, or peace as a child, long before you consciously chose anything about how to act? If calm got you love, you became calm on sight. If competence got you left alone, you became competent before anyone even asked. It wasn't fake. It was the smartest strategy a much younger version of you could find. But it means the face you lead with was never really designed to be seen. It was designed to protect what's underneath it from ever having to be seen first. So tell me, what does your rising sign make people assume about you that your moon sign would completely disagree with? Drop both signs in the comments, and be honest about which one you actually feel like when no one's watching. Shadow work here doesn't start with abandoning the mask entirely. You built it for a reason, and it still serves you. It starts with naming the gap without flinching. This is the version I lead with, and this is what's actually happening underneath, and they're allowed to both be true. Not, I'm just fake, or I'm just complicated. Just noticing that the rising sign was built for protection, not deception. Most people skip this, because admitting the mask exists feels like admitting the real self underneath isn't good enough to lead with. Once you can name it, the shift is simple, even if it isn't easy. The next time you feel yourself performing the rising sign version on autopilot, pause and ask one question. Does this actually need armor right now? Or am I just protecting myself out of habit? Most of the time, if you're honest, the room is safer than the old pattern assumes. That one pause, before the mask goes on automatically, is where the performance finally gets the chance to become a choice instead of a reflex you never agreed to. Think about the person whose rising sign is all warmth and ease, who finally told a close friend, actually, I'm not okay, instead of deflecting with a joke like always. Every instinct said keep it light, keep the mask on, don't let this crack. But she didn't. She let the moon sign truth speak instead of the rising sign performance. And the friend didn't pull away, they leaned in, because the real version turned out to be just as worth knowing as the easy one everyone already loved. That's the whole shift. The same mask that used to run on autopilot becomes something you choose to wear on purpose, when it's actually useful, instead of a reflex you can't turn off. The armor that used to hide you becomes a tool you control, not a cage you live inside. You stop being someone people only think they know and become someone who's fully known, because now the face you lead with is a choice, not a permanent disguise. If this described you, follow along, because this is only the next chapter in the Shadow Work series. We go past the sun sign basics into what your entire chart is actually protecting. Full birth chart shadow work guide is in the description. Go see what your rising sign has been guarding and what your moon's been waiting to say.